Hello again, friends. Welcome to our third Lysander battle. I didn't remember that the three of them were actually pretty quick in succession, which is a little bit surprising and a little bit weird, but here we are. Also, my team is not fully healed, so hopefully this still turns out okay, but here we go. Alright, so our friends are talking a little bit, and then here we go. What a startling development. I never would have thought you were really the chosen one. A chosen one. He's got some weird little fans behind him this time. Don't really understand that. So this is the mighty Yveltal. I expected more from a Pokemon called Legend. You desire help from people? You need help from a human? What's going on with that outfit? Is that really you, Lysandre? Oh, whatever. K-Meister already beat you. What are you doing here? For me, victory is using the ultimate weapon. In order to do that, I need to reclaim the legendary Pokemon's power and send it to that weapon once again. I'll be taking legendary Pokemon back now. This time I won't lose. I too shall use the Mega Ring and Mega Stone that you researched during your travels. Alright, one last time. Yes, so I caught Yveltal, the cover legendary, and then this battle started, and I was like, oh crap, I need to actually turn this off and do it on camera. So here we are. Still for Pokemon, it looks like it's the same team, but I guess Gyarados can Mega Evolve this time. And are we fully healed? We are fully healed. Okay, that's good. That makes me happy. So I probably would have preferred to save Annie, since I think she's super effective against a lot of his team. And I wonder if Mienshao going to use Fake Out. You know what, let's go ahead and switch to Nest, because I'm not sure if it's going to use a fighting attack or like a rock attack for type coverage. But if it uses fighting or normal, we'll be totally immune. Swords Dance, okay. Well, that's scary, because now it has a very high attack stat. And it'll have its choice of moves. But I don't think it has Guts. If we can burn it, it'll have its attack again. Oh, Acrobatics, didn't think of that. Yeah, that's super effective, and there goes Nest. Alright, not great. What else can we use against Mienshao? Let's go ahead and fight Fighting with Fighting. Ours should be faster. And we also have Acrobatics. So Talon, it's your turn. And this is super effective, stab, a lot of damage, down goes Mienshao. Swords Dance or not. And next up he has Honchkrow, Flying type versus Flying type. We do have Rock Tomb, I'm just always worried about Rock Tomb missing, and I think Acrobatics will still do more damage. In fact, High Jump Kick would probably do the most damage, but it also has like I think a 10% chance of missing, so let's take the guaranteed hit and do an Acrobatics here. Aerial Ace, that's a flying attack, so super effective. Yeah, I think no matter what we did, it probably would have been a 2-hit knockout. So Acrobatics was the right choice. And down goes Honchkrow. Critical hit, but didn't matter. Alright, good job, Talon. Yeah, Lucia doesn't have like the best stats overall, but it has a very high speed stat and a pretty good attack stat and some really high base power moves, so it's actually more powerful than it seems. And Pyroar is a normal type, so good chance for High Jump Kick. And we didn't miss. Super effective, high base power stab. Yep, another knockout. Good job, Talon. Now his last Pokemon will be Gyarados, and if he was smart, he probably actually would not evolve it. Because right now it resists fighting, whereas when he evolves it, or Mega Evolves it, it will be weak to fighting. So I'm going to kind of do a prediction here and assume he's going to Mega Evolve. And hopefully I'm not wrong. Yeah, I'm guessing that he's programmed to just like always Mega Evolve on the first turn. Whether it's wise or not. Now after the Intimidate, our attack is lowered. So this won't do as much damage as it would have, but should still do a ton of damage. Alright, less than I thought. Mega Gyarados is very strong. And down goes Talon, but that's okay, we still have a strong team left. Alright, so I wonder if it has Outrage. Let's bring in Vil again. Because even though we've used this strategy before, it might still be our best strategy to have, like, lock him into Outrage and then bring in Annie to finish him off. We'll see. Alright, there's the Outrage. Will it be a one-hit knockout, or can we survive? Because otherwise we just have Lumiere Delphox, who's weak to water attacks, and Sen, our Clawitzer, who is neutral, but or neutral to Gyarados' moves, but we really can't do much in return. I don't have any good coverage moves yet. So it's really going to be up to Annie to pull this thing out for us. And like I said, we do have hidden power just for this occasion. Although, actually, Gyarados is not grass and flying, or not water and flying anymore. So I think Magical Leaf, well, no. Actually, all three of these moves are super effective. I gotta remember that Gyarados is water and dark. So Dazzling Gleam will be the most damage. It'll be super effective, and it gets the same type attack bonus. But will it be enough? Not quite. Gyarados is confused, though. And Lysandre does not have any items. And in the end, his Pokemon knocked out itself. Sort of appropriate, probably. And once and for all, Lysandre and his glasses and his weird robotic backpack are defeated. It's over. Fools with no vision will continue to befoul this beautiful world. They will go on until the only thing left to do is squabble over the remaining scraps of hope. Wow. Know what I think? Even if there's only a little bit of something, it's still best to share it. Even you managed to use Mega Evolution. That's because Gyarados shared its power with you, didn't it? And not just Gyarados, but your other Pokemon too. The legendary Pokemon is gone, so you can't use the ultimate weapon anymore, right? You don't have to worry about the future all by yourself. I think everyone should work together to make a better, beautiful world. It's funny that like all these little kids are telling them off. If that were possible, all wars would have ended long ago. I can only see one future. One where selfish, foolish humans think about nothing other than themselves and steal more and more from one another. It's a tragic future. The original purpose of this device was to bring Pokemon back to life, but the Ancient King transformed it into the ultimate weapon. When the legendary Pokemon awakened, it took back much of its energy, its power, that had been sent to the ultimate weapon. There's not much power left, but there is enough to use it once. Alright, well, I'm going to end the video here. If you guys want to see the rest of this plotline, like I said, check out the full X series. I think the next fight might be a rival fight, but more likely it'll be the 8th boss battle, so that should be fun. As always, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day or night, and I'll see you again soon.